and welcome back to Being a Bastard with me, Influx NUFC. In the last episode, we hijacked this competitor's route. We sort of forced our way in. They do all the hard work, they build the road, they find the trip, and we muscle in on it and build more depots. So, yeah, that's how to be a bastard in this game. Basically, it's leeching off other people's hard work. Well, in my eyes anyway, other people might call it good business, for very little expenditure and quite a lot of gain. Because I mean, if you look at this, when the cars get there, they're making about £2,000 each trip, and that is some pretty sweet money. So, fingers crossed, I earn a similar amount because I could really do with that money. How are they getting 2,000 and I'm getting 1,800? Oh, let's guess. It doesn't accept cool. Accepts nothing. No. Is that outside the catchment area? Just. Right, what I'm going to have to do is build one inside the catchment area just to make this accept cool. Because otherwise I'm just basically depositing cool there for no gain. That's annoying. I really should have checked that before I did anything, but silly me, shit happens. Right, so what I'm actually going to do, just to make it a bit neater, because like I said earlier, I am anal about things like that, I'm going to delete that side and delete that. I can't build one there because there's a competitor station adjacent to it, and that would just annoy the game, so I have to build up here, like so. Right, fast forward it a wee bit. The only downside is, because everyone's running these shit trucks, everyone's going to break down and make people get stuck. So, yeah. Whoa, that's just begging for a train. To go along. I mean, how much are they making for that? And where are they going after that? They're reds. Anyway, how much am I making? No. Ooh, what was that made a loss? That bus. You good bit devil, I am going to sell you. Besides, you're an early out of date. As the buses get older, the degradation. I've said in the last video how if you send them to the depot, it resets the degradation. But as they get older, the maximum degradation lowers. So if it starts out at 99%, after 5 years it could drop to 60%. So even if you send it to the depot, the highest the reliability could be is 60%, so that means it just crashes more often, which simulates real life, because I mean old cars do tend to crash a fair bit. So yeah, there is a function to auto renew, but I think you've got to have at least £100,000, which I do not have. So yeah, is this train making a profit yet? Last year it made £30,000. That's not bad. Gretton is still empty. Two passengers, 3 passengers, blah blah blah. Fuck off, council. And aeroplanes. Fucking aeroplanes. There's one thing that annoys me, it's aeroplanes, because I mean all you have to do, you buy one airport, another airport, and fucking make them zip in between. And I'm only annoyed because I don't have the money for an aeroplane, which I would really like to. I mean, if you look how much that aeroplane is making, I really could use that money. I could put it to better use than they could. I'm sure they're just spending it on diamonds to fire into a lake. So yeah, this is turning out all right up here. Yeah, 700, 300, 2,000, 2,000, 1,000, blah blah blah. Yeah, that's. I've actually managed to make the thing run out of grain. Not grain, livestock. I could always use more grain trucks. Actually, what I'll do, because The livestock vans could be used better as grain vans, seeing as I've got a stockpile of grain and the livestock, they're just waiting, doing nothing. So yeah, if I send them to the depot, sell them and replace them with grain wagons. So yeah, buy, yeah, go, 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 sell, go. So yeah, fingers crossed this pays off, because livestock is produced at a lower rate than grain is, as per real life. I mean, your farms can produce hundreds of thousands of tons of grain a year. I don't think they produce hundreds of thousands of animals. And what? Ooh, a lumber mill. Ah. Where is the nearest? There's the nearest forest. What I may do is be a bastard. I was thinking about making a train line, because there are only trucks, and if I was to make a train line, then that would really please the forest, because I mean the forest sort of give, if you are faster, then the forest will give you more items. I made £2,000 last year, which I know isn't the profit margin of big business, but I've only been inaugurated for how many years? 47, 60, 13 years. So, and I've realised that the company name isn't. How about no? How about I am King Corp? There. And our manager name can be I am King, which is quite a believable name, I think. I don't know if you agree. And they're being bastards too. I approve. I think they might be awesome advanced capital ventures. I think that is. What are awesome people doing? Something awesome. Sounds like a bit of a piss take of something awful. 70. What? 72 road vehicles. Company value. I feel so pathetic in comparison. Where am I in the list? I am 10th. Yeah, I've been running the longest, and I am one of the worst. So that just tells you everything that you need to know about my gaming style. Yeah. There's a bit of a traffic jam there. What I am going to do is... Nah, don't think I can. I don't think the Pathfinder will actually do this. No, I don't think they will, because they sort of evaluate this as a longer route than that, even though that's a clusterfuck of cars. So I'm just going to have to make do. What I could do is this. Under the guise of helping out the people, and if they use that, they are sadly mistaken. Trapped. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that's always quite fun to do, trapping the you can only really do it to one unless you get lucky and you trap several at the same time. So yeah. Right, I'm going to shut this off here. I'm looking quite healthy in terms of money, 30 odd thousand. I'm making 14,000 so far, and it's November. This might be a good year. It might be the high. Oh, and my max loans went up to £300,000. So that is good news. Good news. So yeah, what are you doing? Cobham Woods. I hope you're not. You are, you bastards. You bastards. But you've only got one. You've got a massive queue. Ha ha ha. Whereas I have a green. No, I don't. Using that farm a little bit too much. I think the glory days of this route are over, because A, there's them, and B, there's me, and blah. Right, well anyway, I am going to cut this episode off here, and hopefully this upward trend continues in the following video.